Oh, that's a bite. That's a bite. That's take it. That's a bite.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Decent fish. Don't get tangled. Don't get tangled. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Right now it's late spring and the conditions are pretty nice, mid to high teens and a mix of sun and cloud, and spring fishing has brought me quite a lot of variety. Caught some crappie over a few trips. I've also caught some steelheads over a couple of trips, and I was also able to land my very first bowfin, and I'm gonna link all those videos down below. But today I really don't know what I'm gonna fish for. I am rigged up for pike and I have some cut bait, but I'm trying to decide between Frenchman Bay or Georgian Bay, so I'm pretty much gonna flip a coin. If it's heads, I'm going to Georgian Bay. If it's tails, I'm going to Frenchman Bay. So here it goes. Heads it is. I'm going to Georgian Bay. So like I said, I'm rigged up for pike. I have some spinners. I have husky jerk. I have also some cut bait, and we'll see how it goes. So the cut bait that I got are actually some suckers, not suckers, sorry, actually some creek chubs that my kids caught. We went on a family fishing trip out by a creek, and I had the kids catch the creek chub. You know, it's good fun. They bite all day, and they gave daddy some cut bait for today's fishing trip. So thanks, kids. Here's a sample of the footage from that outing. We're gonna do a little creek fishing. We're gonna try to catch some creek chubs. Creek chubs make pretty awesome cut bait.
It's swimming away.
Oh, that's a bite. That's a bite. Take it. That's a bite.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Good job. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Creek chub. Creek chub. Good.
This is so easy.
Yes. Yes.
It's too
Watch. That. Take. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Let's go.
I got two.
In the bucket. Thank you. Take it in. Yay! Give it to me. Thanks. As soon as you see it, you have to pull. As soon as you see it. Go. It's gonna come quick. Go. There.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I did it fast.
Yeah. Go.
While
go.
you put that in.
Just drop it in, okay? Don't pitch it too far. Just, they're right here. The kids are doing great. Just catching some creek chubs. All right. Marked a couple of fish already out on Georgian Bay. Let's see if they'll offer. Hopefully. So far, nothing much. Just trolling a rapala. Lots of weeds caught, no fish caught. A lot windier and wavier than I thought it would be. Organizing my gear, and then this fish was caught, but I can't keep it because it's out of season, so I gotta let it go. I can't keep it though. It's out of season.
You got it right here?
Yeah. There it goes. Fish looked at it. I haven't had a bite in a long time, and I just had one on the creek chub. Big bite. Oh, I missed again. Got one on. Decent fish. Let's go. That's right. That's what's been nipping at it. Northern pike. No bites for a very long time, and finally the northern took it. Beautiful fish. Georgian Bay northern pike. They get a lot bigger than that. Got another one. Oh, don't get tangled. Don't get tangled. Oh yeah, baby. Mother load. Fat net job. Oh, there it is. Beauty fish. Beauty fish. Beauty fish, guys and girls. Woo! After a lot of nothing, finally got in on some northern pikes. Man, that was a long time with no fish. Brutal. Thank you, kids, for catching cut bait for daddy. And now we're gonna have northern pike to eat. So this about concludes my Georgian Bay fishing adventure. This morning started off with coin toss. I didn't know if I was going to go to Georgian Bay here or I was going to go to Frenchman Bay. And now this trip all began from the last trip. The previous trip I went to a spot where I got my very first bowfin with cut bait, and ever since getting that fish on the cut bait, I really want to go back to it. So just shortly before this trip, I had my kids go out and do a little bit of shore fishing. It was fun for them too, because they caught some creek chubs for me, and those, and you know, they had lots of fun catching those. We caught about like 10 or 13, and I used those as cut bait today for my trip. And when I first got here, I hit a bay to the east side, and it was brutal with the wind. I just couldn't even keep the boat steady. So I came to a sheltered bay, not far from the original spot, and proceeded to fish. I had a lot of trouble getting any bites, and while I was getting my lunch ready and fumbling with some of my equipment here, I had a hook and a worm dangling into the water. I wasn't even aware of it. When I pulled it out, there was I think that was a personal best largie. Unfortunately, this largie is out of season, so I didn't bother measuring it or anything like that. I just let it go. I didn't even have a footage of me catching it. I only have the footage of it, of me letting go, because I wasn't even fishing. Anyhow, after that, I trolled, I tossed all kinds of rapalas, nothing, and then I came to a spot where there was a drop off, and marked a few fish, and then my kids cut bait was a ticket and netted me 2 pretty nice fish. Still very lively over here, northern pikes. I'm gonna call it a day now. Catching these 2 fish, it's quite a thrill. They put up a great fight northern before you know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to bring you more adventures in the not too distant future. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Okay, this is the pike we caught earlier at Georgian Bay. Now I'm going to do a fillet. You can get boneless fillets off of the pike. There are wide bones there, so you gotta be careful. First, you start with the back strap, right over here. Okay, I'm gonna do the back strap now. First, I like to put the fish on his belly, and then cut behind his head. And then turn the blade over so that I get the entire back strap. There's a nice fillet. Then over here, there are the Y bones. You can see the outline of them right here. Now I want to get around it. I don't want to include the Y bones, so I'm going to cut along the sides on each side. And here you'll see that it's a nice piece of fillet with no bones. Just cut that away. And there you have another piece of boneless fillet. I'm gonna put it in salt water just to clean up the meat. And then just do the same thing on the other side. Right over here, there's a bone. I'm gonna get around it. Another nice piece of boneless fillet. And then that's 3. Now I'm going to cut near the butt and cut this piece off on each side, and there's another piece of fillet. And just turn the blade over and get right on the backbone and take that piece of meat. Pike give a lot of meat, so that's good. Now I can take the skin off. Nice boneless piece of meat there. And flip it to the other side, do the same thing. Just ride along the backbone, flip it over, and then you take the meat off right there. Bam! Another boneless fillet. And so there you have it. They're the boneless fillets. And this carcass, there's a lot of meat on there. I'm going to use it to make soup. Okay? And that's how you fillet the 5 pieces of boneless fillet for northern pike. Thank you. As this video draws to a close, I just want to say that it was a real pleasure fishing with my kids and having them catch the creek chub, which I use as cut bait. And it was really cool to catch that largemouth bass, but unfortunately it's out of season, so I can't get a proper photo or measurement of it, but it was big. And to be able to convert the cut bait that my kids caught to the fish, to the northern pike, that was a real treat. And in reviewing my pictures, I noticed that one of them is not a northern pike, but indeed it was a chain pickerel. So actually I caught a very cool new species, a very first for me, which is the chain pickerel. So this trip yielded 2 different species, and I was able to put that onto the dinner table. We made fish fry out of it. We also baked some of the fish, and I gave some of it to my family, to my mom and dad, and we were able to make some soup out of it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to bring you more adventures in the not too distant future. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.